Well, whoa, what's going on? Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? Playing Guaranteed a Dark Ride tonight? That's what's going on. Oh man, it's gonna be a fun night tonight. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time, and you're gonna like it. That's what's going on tonight. Yo, what's up, Jcraft? What's up, Elvin? How you doing? Just got home. What a nice surprise. Hey, we are streaming. We're streaming, and the tournament will be tomorrow as well, which is fun. I'm excited. Very excited for the tournament. Good times to come. I'm sure. I'm positive. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna grind some more ranked. Red card and repel. Would double repel be better in some scenarios? Yeah, in some scenarios for sure. For sure. We have one Sabrina, one repel, one red card, one Mars. You know what I mean? So it's a balanced deck. I joined the dark side. Listen, I played enough Silvally Giratina. I played enough Flareon, Jolteon. I just wanted to climb, and I wanted to just be nice and snug. I wanted to get like a nice snug spot. And quite frankly, like the higher up you go, the more difficult it is. You know what I'm saying? The more difficult it gets. Yo, small buddy, subscribed with Twitch Prime. Let's go, man. Welcome to the club, bro. Number 28 on the Twitch subs. Congrats, bro. Hop in Discord, get your roll. Greatly appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Flexing all the full arts. Yeah, we did get 2 copies of both shinies because we're an absolute whale. So we're going to go ahead and try to use them. Now, before you hate on me for playing Giratina Darkrai tonight, just know that I'm absolutely terrible with this deck. I have no idea how to play it, and I'm very inexperienced with Giratina Darkrai. So that's what we're going to do. I actually have moved off of Silvally and Giratina. Not that I think it's a bad deck. I just think that in the current climate, every deck is playing either their own Giratina or they're playing Rocky Helmet. And like every deck is playing Rocky Helmet, and I feel like my matches go to ties. I was tying like every other match, and it was just really annoying to end win streaks on ties. So we're moving off that. We're moving off of the Giratina and Silvally for now, at least until everybody stops running Rocky Helmet. Too modest? No, I never play Giratina Darkrai. I haven't played Giratina Darkrai since Shining Revelry, if that if that says anything. So I'm gonna try my best tonight. I'm probably gonna make a lot of misplays, but I'll just rely on you guys to backseat game for me. And I think we'll be good. I forgot my drink. I don't have anything to drink, but now I need the foils of the tools next. I know I should just do that. How much did that cost? I open usually $100 to $200 worth of packs whenever a new set comes out. No hate with Giratina Darkrai, way more balanced than Suicune Greninja. I mean, I don't know, dude. Right now, in this season, bro, Giratina Darkrai feels really ridiculous. It's just crazy. There's just not many decks in play that counter it for some reason. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Now the mirror matchup is what we're gonna have to deal with a lot, but gotta play slower to backseat game here. We'll see, Renoga. Yo, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Holy shinies, I'd spam Darkteen if I had all 4 too. Listen, J Craft, we're doing our thing here. Brody, pulled a shiny Darkrai this morning. Good start to the day. I love to hear it. Now, one thing you guys also need to remember, people are gonna think I'm a whale. Dude, I am a whale, Juretzel. One thing to keep in mind is that when I play Giratina and Darkrai, I never ever get Giratina down turn 1. I just don't. The deck doesn't give me Giratina turn 1, so it's oftentimes an uphill battle, but I'm sorry, Sakata. I'm sorry, dude. We're doing it tonight. We're playing Giratina Darkrai. I also just want to learn the deck. This season, I kind of made a promise that I would try to get top 1,000, and we're gonna do what it takes. We're gonna do what it takes. The tournament is tomorrow. Make sure you're playing. How much did that cost, man? I don't know. I actually got 6 shiny Giratinas in the packs I opened, which is pretty fun. Oh, the Pokeball. We actually got it? We actually got Giratina. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, the mirror, dude. This entire night will be mirror matches. I just want you to know. We're going to draw Repel here off the research. Double Helm. We do have Leaf, though, which is really nice. Definitely nice. Allows us to do a little bit of this action. We're not playing Guzma in the deck, are we? No, I don't think we are. I'm not a big Guzma believer in Giratina and Darkrai. I just don't really feel like it matters that much. Which deck costs more? Yeah, I mean, who knows, bro? He's got the double Giratinas. I got the double Darkrai's out. It's one of those situations. We'll hold the second Rocky Helmet in hand in case he is playing Guzma, because sometimes they do. And that Rocky Helmet might matter. We have Leaf in hand. Pocket Leaf's going to be really good. For sure. Hype Train incoming on Twitch. I don't know what that means. You have limited time to earn exclusive emotes, guys. A Hype Train. What is a Hype Train on Twitch, and why does that exist? Golden God. Dude, I am the villain tonight. I haven't got 2-star from this pack. Dang, George. That's tough. Yeah, Leaf will be clutch because they're going to repel. If they have it, yeah, for sure. 100%. Pokemon Center Lady. Now, I wonder if it makes sense to keep up the healing on the active Pokemon. I don't know if it really is or not. Can't really say to be sure. We're ahead on Giratina, but behind on... Or ahead on Darkrai, but behind on Giratina. Which is its own thing. I think we just play the PCL as it comes in, right? Maybe after this we'll play it. Play next turn. I don't see any other supporter that we'll probably have to play next turn, so I'll just hold it. The mirror matchup is tough, and again, I'm not really experienced. Do I work a 9 to 5 and grind all night? I don't grind all night, but I have been trying to stream more lately. But I do work a 9 to 5, yes. I just have a normal job. Thanks for the follow, Debs. All right, look at that. A couple of shiny bros here. He does Mars us. Our 4-card hand is now Marsed, which is super suspect. Repel is pretty cool. PCL still, Mars as well. Okay. Man, okay. It's a little bit awkward. I wonder if he has the old... I wonder if he's got the old, whatever it is now. I'm a little bit worried. Should have attached the Rocky Helmet, I'm not gonna lie. So now I think we have to attach the active, right? Just because there's no guarantee we have Leaf. He might have it as well. We just healed up, which is fine. I could repel, but I think we wait. So I'm just going to attach here. And then I'm going to bellow once more. And the next turn we can make plays if we have to. I guess we can't. We're 2 turns away here. So if he leaves and KOs, then we're kind of cooked, I think. Is how that goes? YouTube's better than Twitch. I agree with that, Cole, but we have both now. Do your coworkers know that they work with a Pokemon Pocket God? I don't think they really, most of them know what Pokemon Pocket is, I'll be honest. I work with usually older people. I think I'm like kind of one of the youngest people, actually, that I work with. All right. It's looking tough here. We can Mars him to 1, theoretically. Yeah, he's going to start bellowing the active. That makes sense. Okay, red in hand. So I think what we have to do is just stall, right? Because we could Mars him to 1, revenge KO the Giratina. That's always something we can do, right? But I'm just going to red card this turn. I saw a Saigon video without Leaf, but I feel like I lose to Guz way more. Yeah, I feel like Leaf is just a good card. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather at least just have 1. I'm just going to red card here. You never know. Play the odds a little bit. Keep them guessing. Hyped on more streaming? You have a knack for it? Explaining a game while still engaging chat? I don't know if I have a knack for it. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. Do we repel here? No, there's no reason to repel yet. We'll just bellow. What if you did bring up you were a Pokemon Pocket YouTuber and it turned out all your coworkers were super into it and they were like, oh my god, are you Hoog? No, trust me, dude. Everybody knows Hoogland, okay? I'm not as famous as Hoog himself. It's gonna be a chill stream tonight. Not only are we playing Giratina Darkrai, but it is a Friday night, so I expect us probably not to have that many viewers tonight. I'll be honest. But you guys definitely want to tune in tomorrow. So Swiss as well as day 2 on Sunday. Let's see, does he have Leaf? They're all being streamed tomorrow, which is really exciting. I'm really excited for that. Not knowing what you're doing most of the time is life in a nutshell. So he has... Okay, so here's the thing. He has to go into Giratina to KO here, and we have red in hand. So honestly, what we can always do is if he comes in KOs with Giratina, then we KO with our Darkrai, and we stay at 140 HP. Okay, so there's the Guzma. I don't think that really matters much at this point. Because we have red in hand, so... What's up, L. Yo, Taj, what's up, brother? What a legend, man. Taj will be streaming tomorrow, and I'm super excited to tune in. And then I'll be streaming. I'll be casting with him. He just attaches and, yeah. So this is fine, right? This is what I was saying. We'll just go into Darkrai and we KO with red. And then what? Right? We're going to Mars him to 1. Actually, no, we have to KO with red here. All right, it's a little bit suspect, because if he has... Well, he doesn't have Rocky Helmet, right? So this is safe, regardless. We never go into Darkrai or Giratina yet, I don't think. Because we have the red, I think we're in a good spot. So this is the old 140 with weakness. Just slap the Rocky Helmet on as well, because why not? And then we just KO whatever next turn. Yeah, look at that. It's as easy as that. Just draw your cards. The mirror matchup is something that I never really know what's going on, but I'm always ready. You know what I mean. I'm prepared. Unless he capes, but it's fine. Yeah, that's true. If he Guzma caped, KO'd, I'd be a little bit upset with that. But we could go into Giratina and KO then, right? Now we don't play cape in our deck because I honestly don't believe that much in cape right now. I think it's just a Rocky Helmet type format. I think we're in that type of a metagame. I'm playing the exact same deck, but Guzma instead of Leaf. Leaf is big gamer status, not gonna lie. I like Leaf. It's literally the best card from Mythical Island. I'm pretty sure Leaf is the best card from Mythical Island. Does anyone disagree with that? What other card is from Mythical Island? The intentional Darkrai Shiny 2-star edition is definitely Trollface. Yeah, Appa. It's crazy that they gave us Shiny Giratina and Shiny Darkrai. It was like, all right, you know, they did it on purpose, though, because they were like, listen, for all you gamers out here that are super sweaty at this game, even though this is a reprint set, I know you're going to open these packs because we got Shiny Giratina Darkrai. Like, they 100% knew what they were doing. The Oricorio lead's pretty funny. Not bad for a Darktina noob. I literally never play this deck. I literally never do. Let's see if this is Darkrai. Do I have to run the full art Oak or does the regular one work? No, the regular one doesn't work, Cole. It doesn't work. You'll win less games. He probably plays Guzma. I think a lot of Suicune decks play Guzma, I would imagine. Do I think Darkrai Silvally is a viable option? It's probably not bad. Silvally's in general just is crazy. I would recommend it. If you play Silvally and you play like 2 Rocky Helmet, 2 Red, like you're going to win a lot of games. It's just inherently strong into Suicune. Congrats, Dina. You win. I know, Elvin, right? Tell me about it. Ooh, the red card is nasty work here. Red card's nasty work. The full art Oak should draw 3 cards. It should. That'd be hilarious. Imagine if they just came out with like a new card and it was draw 3. What do you think that would do to the game? Do you think that would be... I think like red card in Mars would just be way better, right? Heading out for Friday night festivities. Have a good stream. Yo, thanks for tuning in, JC. JCRFT. I call you J-Craft, but thank you, man. I like the normal 2-star Darktina more. Yeah, the full art. The normal full art's good. Yeah. Agreed. I think we always just get the damage off. We can just, yeah, this is fine, I think. We have PCL in hand. I just don't want a Sabrina right now. So I think we just hold tight and probably get red carded or Mars here, but whatever. I'm not going to bench the Rocky Helmet or attach it. Yo, what's up, Captain Smokey? Used your Silvally Tina deck last stream and had got almost to Ultra 4. Dude, let's go. It's a good deck list, man. It really is. I just felt like high up in Master Ball, every deck was playing like multiple copies of Rocky Helmet, and I was just getting so many ties. It was like every other game was a tie. My win streaks would just get cut short, and it really just irritated me, so I just kind of stopped with it. I was just done. I was like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm definitely just going to KO this Giratina next turn. Yeah, I'm 100% just going to KO this Giratina. He doesn't even play Lightning Energies. Like, you know. The Oricorio stuff to me is really funny because it's like this deck is stupid. The fact that people really do play this it kind of makes me sad, but it is just it's just a different animal. A different beast and the same animal. What are you talking about, Kobe Bryant? The reprint of Darkrai EX looks awful in my opinion. I just think that Shiny looks awful. I actually really like the Giratina Shiny. I think it's cool, like the white and the blue. Hooglandius' red card into Rare Candy Greninja. Yeah. Yeah, man. Dude, the other day, like, earlier today I was playing Flareon for my video. And, no, it was this morning. I was playing it before my video. Repel here would go insane if we had it. I think we just heal up, right? I think we just heal out. We're chilling. I don't know what he does here, so. Giratina Shiny is good for Suicune. It is, you're right. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. Hoog is so cringe, dude. I mean, listen. The political stuff I don't vibe with. I'm just not a political guy, but I appreciate Hoog and I like when his content is like topical, you know what I mean? Bang. Who plays this deck, dude? Who does this? Why does this exist? Is he mono water? Yeah, he's just playing Oricorio. This is just Suicune Ninja, but they play Oricorio sometimes. He's like, ah, man, I'm safe. No, you're not, bro. Just a really silly deck list. It's kind of crazy that this deck exists, honestly. Yo, just finished work, and I'm going to be lurking in the audios on my drive home. Mbar. Yo, dude. What's up, NMBar? NMBar7? You guys got the craziest usernames. Yo, Lampbot Media with the follow, dude. Shout out to Lampbot, one of our judges for this weekend. Just an incredible human being. Just a great guy. Welcome, my man. Should I use my max points to make a crown candy if I only have one full art oak? No, dude. What? What kind of a question is that, bro? Now, what's funny is that they're going to power creep Professor's Oak like next set. There's gonna be a draw 3. There's gonna be a draw 1 and a Pokemon or something stupid. There's gonna be a supporter that's like draw Pokemon and a card or whatever. No, you should get a second Professor's Oak. I think it's gonna be around forever. I just don't think Pocket's like ever gonna outgrow Professor's Oak. I think it's already too broken. So I would definitely go double research until they make like a gold research or whatever. Rocky Helmet, Sabrina, Cyrus, Repel. A lot of gusting in our hand. Lampa, what's good, man? If I wasn't saying for the new Digimon game, I'd sub. But anyway, hey, Mads. Dude, I'll gift you a sub, bro. Can we do that? Can I gift you a sub? Boom. There you go. I can gift you a sub while I'm streaming. Isn't that something? Ain't that something? There you go, Lampot. I think that worked. I don't know, did it? Did we Mars him here? Nah, Mars him next turn. Mega Oak. What's up, Rondon? How you doing? Yo, Frosty Ice Lad. Yo, JPA with the support, dude. Welcome. Enjoy your emotes, bro. Don't forget to spam those emotes in the chat. We have some fun emotes. Darkened Blade. How do you trade? Payment for tomorrow at work. That's right. You're welcome. Oh, he hits us with the old red, huh? He's going for the Rocky Helmet red stuff right here. I'm a little bit afraid, actually. Ooh, he flipped tails though. R.I.P. Rest in pieces. Yeah, you know, I mean, the going second Silvally stuff, it really is real. You know what I mean? The Darkrai comes in hot. Do we Mars here? I might. Hey, dude, my dad has been going through health issues, and your content's been really helping me get through it at this time, dude. Listen, I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm absolutely. That's horrible, bro. You know, prayers up to your dad. I hope he feels better. I hope you feel better, and I appreciate you, supporting the channel, man. It's huge. Dude, the Magikarp emote Tretzel is also my favorite. I basically use that to react to every single message in the. Yeah, what is this guy doing? He's just gonna KO himself. He thinks he's playing Suicune. He's not benched anything else. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say. I was like, what is he doing? Do we like retreat out here? Is there ever like an actual play where we do that? I wonder. I might just Sabrina here too. I don't really want the Giratina to go down. I don't think it matters, does it? Do I Sabrina? Do I gain anything by Sabrinaing? And or retreating? Probably not, right? If I Sabrina, theoretically speaking, he has to attach and then retreat to KO, and I feel like getting rid of that energy is probably beneficial, so I'm just going to Sabrina here. When will we get a full art red card? Bro, I told people like last stream, I want a full art red card, but I want one that is like red like the Victini from the most recent black and white set. Reached Master Ball again. Time to not touch ranked until next season. Don't say that, Mike. Come on, dude. Just keep playing. Just play all month for Giratina Darkrai. Just grind every night with it. It's fun. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. It's fun. We're having a good time. He's going to pull a Savali with this Gladion. Don't worry. Not worried about it. Yo. Thank you for the sub, bro. When will we get a full art red card? Could be the next crown rare. I think I already read that comment. Did I not just read that comment? What's going on? It's already too late. We started the stream too late. Now my brain doesn't work anymore. People are going to get so bored from the stream. I tell you what. The retention rate for viewers tonight is going to be so low, but I don't even care. We're climbing. Look at dude. My opponent just pulled Silvally off of that, and I know he's tripping, dude. The Sabrina was huge because now he can't attack unless he discards an energy, right? So we make him go -1 energy. Dude. Unreal, dude. Are you ready for this too? Do I do it to him or should I just kill? Yeah, I'm doing it to him. 100%. 100%, bro. My man is absolutely heated right now. Do we PCL too? Is there ever like a reason to PCL? Oh, I probably should have tagged him before I... Yeah, whatever. Misplay alert. Shadow, hey man, I loved your recent vid with MBT. New sub here, keep it up. Yo, MBT's the man. He really is. I am going to heal here just in case I, like, pull a potion or something. But I am just going to retreat and KO. Yeah, that was a misplay, my bad. I don't know if it matters, but technically. Maybe he capes and it was a misplay. I'm new. What's Silvally? Bro, Silvally is this guy right here. Unbelievable Pokemon. One of the all-time. One of the all-timers. He's getting absolutely mogged, though, by Darkrai. Yo, Horsey, thanks for the sub. Any thoughts on Guzzlord's viability going into month 2? Does the Grass Dex type Uprising substantially hurt it? Yeah, you know, the Grass Dex are... Yo, engaged sub. Thanks for the raid, bro. Welcome, everybody. Hope everyone's having just a phenomenal evening. We're playing Giratina Darkrai, and we're hating ourselves for it. We know he pulled Silvally off of that Gladion, so I think this is GG. He hits me with the Cyrus, bro. Congrats. Take my Giratina, bro. Do it. What's going on, brother? Yeah, you know, I don't know about... You know, I still think Guzzlord's broken. I think the thing about Guzzlord is that it's also like a high roll deck that's like a well-positioned deck. Like Guzzlord's good into Giratina Darkrai, but it's also good into Suicune. And it's good into, like, Flareon and like, certain things. I like that you play double PCL. Thanks, bro. I literally just took this list. I was looking online, like, in an online tournament, and I was like looking through all of the Giratina Darkrai decks, because they're all, like, 1, 2, 3 cards different, and I was like, which one do I like the best? And that's kind of where we're at. I want to get ranked out of the way as soon as possible. Is this still a top deck? Bro, Giratina Darkrai is the top deck. Yo, Alejandro! My dude! I love that emote. What is that? That's hilarious. This man's going to make me KO him, too. He's not even going to concede. Is Buzzwole officially dead, bro? I don't think so, because I think Season 2 here of the same metagame... Yo, Richard, thanks for the sub. I think is actually just going to be the Darktina meta. Like, people considered last season to be the Suicune season, but Giratina Darkrai won every tournament. Every tournament. And I think it's just people either... The real issue with Giratina Darkrai is that people don't counterplay it. It's because it's never the number 1 deck in terms of what people play. You know what I mean? It's always the number 2 deck or the number 3 deck. But it always ends up winning everything because it's strong against the number 1 deck or the number 2 deck. So, like, people don't counterplay Giratina Darkrai. And for that reason, it just is always going to continue. Like, I don't know why that's the case, but it's just crazy, bro. Like, people are trying to counter Suicune, which I do get, because a lot of people are playing Suicune, but, like, Giratina Darkrai beats Suicune. It's just ridiculous. And Buzzwole beats Giratina Darkrai, okay? So that's the important thing about Buzzwole, is that it always has a winning matchup in a Giratina Darkrai. Why can't we get a PCL EX card? Pokemon Center Lady EX? That'd be nuts. Hold up, I gotta catch up. Got to Master Ball with Buzzwole, lines up perfectly into the Darkrai Tina. Yeah, it is. It's got a great matchup. Just realized I've been watching the stream at 0.75 speed. Requiem, that's hilarious, dude. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. What are the odds that Giratina Darkrai is still a top deck after the next expansion comes out? Definitely really high, actually. Like, very high. For sure. Because, again, no one's going to build a deck and play it specifically to counter Giratina Darkrai, so it's just going to be strong. It's just going to be good still. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not like... Oh, okay, no, we whiffed on the Darkrai there, but it's all good. Yeah, like, that's just the thing with Darktina. It's like, it's always, like, number 2 in play rate, so people aren't counterplaying it. And it always has a winning matchup. There is hard counterplay to this deck. It already exists. It's just people don't play it. Or Darkrai? We'll take that. I might just red card him here right off the bat, too. I don't want him to really evolve. Yeah. Alright. No Darkrai is a little bit suspect. We'll bench the other Giratina next turn if we have to. Megas might give it a hard time. We'll see. It might, but they also might not at the same time. How do you counter Giratina Darkrai? Buzzwole is strong into it. The hard counter to Giratina Darkrai is Oricorio Greninja. It always has been. It's just... It's not that good into anything else, especially Suicune. So, if you wanted to beat Giratina Darkrai, play Ori Ninja, because it hard counters it. Double Greninja, double Oricorio, double Irida is just a GG. It's just a GG type moment here. Okay. Would really like a Darkrai to come down right now. Not gonna lie. No Greninja yet. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for there. That is, in fact, what I'm looking for. I still think we bench it. because he wants to attack this turn. We're gonna force him to attack, so we're gonna do this. We have Cyrus in hand, and we'll just bellow. Honestly, I usually crush Ori Ninja with Darktina. Bro, how? But how, though? There's no way. There's no way, dude. It's like an 85% win rate for Ori Ninja. I'm just going by the data. Turbo Flareon EX Sylveon is also hard counter. I wouldn't say a hard counter, but it's definitely strong into Darktina for sure. Yo, what's up, JP? Just hit Master Ball with Flareon deck and ranked. Dude, let's go. He brings up Darkrai. He does do it. What he doesn't know, though, is that we have Leaf in hand. He's not even going to attack. Wow. Jasper, thanks for the sub. This guy just got mogged. He got absolutely mogged. Oh, well, he might have Cyrus in hand, which is a little bit meh. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, we just KO. We just KO, and I think Darkrai does the job next turn, regardless, right? Because we got Rocky Helmet, unless he Guzmas us or whatever. I feel okay about this. We could still lose this, though. I mean, it's Suicune Greninja. Definitely losable still. We're going to top deck Rad or something. It's all good. I'm not worried. If he goes Guzma KO, it's like a little bit suspect. But even then, like, Repel would probably win us the game. Actually, not. If he... Well, yeah. We could easily lose here. He just has to Guzma off the cape, and we have to whiff red. That's what this game comes down to, unfortunately. I play Dragonite and destroy Darktina. Dragonite's also good. Yeah, you're right, Sleepy. Sleepy's correct. Yeah, Dragonite also kind of hard counters Giratina Darkrai. Everything that's below the top meta decks is good against Giratina Darkrai. But everything above and above is actually weak to Giratina Darkrai. So it's a weird situation. He does Mars us, which is not a Guzma, so... Dude, what is this deck list, guys? What are we doing here? What deck is this? Why are we playing this? What is going on, dude? Who plays this stupid stuff, dude? Who plays this deck? Why is this a thing? Guz is a hard counter. You guys gotta cool it on the hard counter type thing, okay? I think there's like really only a couple hard counters to Giratina Darkrai. I'll be honest. I'll take the 12 extra points, thank you. Crazy. Dragonite destroys my Darktina. It is, yeah, it's brutal. But we're so high in ranked that it's either mirror matches or it's Suicune. Like, that's 50% of the games we play. So, like, theoretically, we're 317. Crazy, dude. Yo, check out, by the way, guys, this is a perfect illustration why I swapped off of Savali Giratina. Because if you guys can do math, which I assume you guys can do math, you see here that this is more wins than losses, but you see my win rate is below 50%. I don't think you realize how many games we were tying with Giratina Savali. I don't think you realize it. We were tying literally every other game. And, like, it goes against your win rate. You know what I mean? So, like, we have 135 wins, 130 losses, but, bro, we probably have, like, 30 ties. I'm not even kidding you. I swear, we probably have, like, 30 ties. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. You know? And we're not losing that many games, but we weren't winning enough games. We had to swap. We had to play something that just doesn't tie every game. It's crazy, man. Is the Discord for the tournament the one in the description? Yes. Yeah, the community Discord. Base Alien. Guz is like 60% win rate at best. Yeah, I wouldn't say 60% win rate is like hard counter. You're getting kind of close. I would say like 65 plus, maybe 70% is like a hard counter type deal. 30 ties. Dude, I have a lot of ties. I don't think you realize. What is this reset button? Can I actually... Yo, I did not know you could do that. I did not know you could do that. I never knew you could do that. How's the Decidueye deck into Darktina? Decidueye also good into Giratina Darkrai. Decidueye loses to itself. Ooh, we're playing Flareon. A little bit scary. It loses to itself, so it's like kind of sketchy. But theoretically, it's good into Suicune and Giratina Darkrai. That's like why Decidueye exists. It's a relatively inconsistent deck, but... Ooh, double babies? Ah, there it is. Okay. I was going to say. I was like, wait a minute. Ooh, and the Darkrai. He's got the whole thing going on here. He's got the whole thing going on. We would love a Darkrai here, though, just to put pressure on the baby Pokemon. Thanks for the follow. Invictus, ask and you shall receive, right? Ask and you shall receive. Now we can like Cyrus up the Magby and KO it later in the game, which is going to be probably important. Probably. We'll Rocky him the active. I don't know if this deck plays Guzma. I don't know if they play Guzma. The red card is fine. The potion's fine too. It's all right. I think that this is also probably one of a bad matchup for us, I would imagine. I feel like we're immediately at a disadvantage given the starting circumstances here, but who knows? Who knows? Matt's just now learning what the reset button does is incredibly based. I never noticed it till this moment. I don't think I've ever pressed that button once in my life. Ever. Ever. Oh, this is going to go nuts, isn't it? I'm doing it. Ugh. Imagine if he just doesn't have a basic off of this. All right, let's see. Now, again, the issue here is that without red, we can't actually KO Arceus next turn with Darkrai. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Yo, Ty Hits, what's going on? Hey, Matt, I've been using your Silvally Giratina deck, and I'm sitting around 68% for win rate, and I'm an Ultra 4 making great progress. I love to hear it. Yeah, I had a great experience with Giratina Silvally up until, like, top 1,000, like, top 800 or whatever. Like, it started to get just, like, too many ties, bro. Everyone's playing Rocky Helmet. It was crazy. Daycare usually doesn't run Guzma. All right. Does he have the basic here? Oh, no, he doesn't need it. I forgot. I forgot he doesn't need it, actually. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, we're cooked. We need a top deck of red. Oh, the cape as well. It's tough. I think this is why we lose, at least, going second. Going first Giratina, like, we would be able to attack with Giratina this turn, but in this scenario, it's just not possible, sadly. If he didn't have a basic, it'd be different, you know what I mean? But the red card certainly did not stick. Giant Cape definitely would be good in this matchup, but then again, you have to draw it, right? Then again, you have to draw it. The Repel is interesting, but it doesn't help because we're like a turn behind here. So, what are you gonna do? What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, we're just locked. We're just locked here. Actually, I can actually just KO the Pichu and maybe get lucky here. Right? No, because he does. Yeah, right? I can get lucky. Feeling lucky. Technically. But then what do we do, right? If he whiffs basic, like, then what do we do? Nothing, I guess. Just lose. Oh, of course. Of course. Oh, and he had red too. Quick. Yeah, that matchup, at least going first or second, feels horrible. I don't even know if going, like, I don't even know if it matters. If they get the baby Pokemon turn 1, I just don't know how you win. Other than, like, I guess, like, maybe being able to KO with Darkrai. Technically, right? Like a red Darkrai hit for, like, 120 with Rocky Helmet. But if they cape, then it's over, right? I don't know. I don't know what you can really do there. Maybe there's some scenarios that you can win that matchup, but that definitely does not feel like a good one. I mean, we tried. We red carded him. We sniped the babies. Like, he just had basics. I guess maybe they don't always have all their basic Pokemon, right? I guess that could happen. What about PCL instead of one Mars in the Silvally deck? I don't know. I think Mars is probably better. Is Buzzwole only a counter to Darktina because of the grasping good against Darkrai? Yeah. So there's 3 reasons. One is the ability to tag a bench Pokemon, right? With, like, Pheromosa specifically. Also, Leaf Cape brings you up to a high amount of HP that Giratina Darkrai has a hard time hitting uniquely. And then also, yeah. And then also, like, you're hitting Darkrai. You could one-hit KO Darkrai's pretty easily. Yo, what's up, Ben? Keep playing the tourney, but hoping to hit Master Ball tomorrow or Sunday. Yo, good luck, bro. You can do it. Blue Jay, not that it matters now, but I think you should have chipped Arceus before Repel. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably... You're probably right. I'm not going to say you're not. We Sabrina here, correct? The second Giratina is hilarious. Yeah, I think we're stalling here. I know, like, the Sabrina, like, I know, like, Oricori, you probably want to hold it for later, but no Darkrai means that we're kind of stalling. Because we have no Rocky Helmets or Darkrai's here. But, yeah. When's the next stream? When you'll battle members? Probably, I don't know if we'll be able to get one done this weekend, but probably, like, Monday or Tuesday or something. He's got the E-switch. No Rocky Helmet here is, like, kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie. This 50 damage is a little bit rough. We've already played oh, no, we haven't played Research. All right. Oh, there's Rocky Helmet. I am just going to retreat. We're going to do it this way. I returned from dinner. What's up, Lampot? Yo, Score Games rating with a party of 6. What's going on? What's up, Link? Welcome, everybody. I could have leafed there, you're right, but I'm not going to. I don't think leafing there really... Wait, what did we have? I don't know. We had like 2 dark energies on the Giratina. It's not very useful. Does Arceus Baby still run Kamala? I don't know if it does. Probably not. Is it worth it to run How and Decidueye? That's a good question. Yo, what's up, Score Games? How are you? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. So no Darkrai is really going to make this quite difficult. He goes double Zera or Choreo here. He does still hit. We don't have any healing actively. We need Darkrai and we need healing. Yeah, that's something, I guess. That is something. I mean, we have double PCL, like, literally for this matchup. But if we don't draw... It's been 3 turns without Darkrai. Like, it's just not... It's not going to work very well without Darkrai. I think we might be even a little bit too behind at this point. Going to be in it tomorrow. Thank you for taking over. Have a good stream. Yo, good luck, Score. I hope you have a great run. Do you think Mew will be good when Megas come out? It depends. If they do enough damage to KO themselves, then yes. Do they? I don't know. Some of them might. Oh, what a hand, yeah. What an experience we've got here. I don't know, man. This is what the Savali deck might be better. I mean, the Savali deck's good. Into Oricorio specifically, for sure. He's got red. Okay. We red carded him into red. It's looking bleak. It's looking bleak here. I just don't think we can do anything without Darkrai. We've missed out on like 80 damage so far. Feels bad. 1 Rocky Helmet gone. If he didn't have red there, I think it would have been a lot different. But now, you know, it's tough. Sure, you tie a fair amount, but you can get more turbo starts and play 1 more games every hour. Yeah, you're right. But the ties ruin the win rates. You know, like that's the issue, I think, inherently. We don't have a Rocky Helmet anymore. Yeah, it's just tough. We'll take 1 more attack here and hope he doesn't have like a Cyrus. Or do we retreat already? Is the question? Maybe, yeah. Let's just retreat now. There's no guarantee that we'll draw into like a potion or a PCL. We have double PCL in the deck and Rocky Helmet, so I'm just going to do this. We're going to do this. Alteria's Gyarados without having to discard your bench. Yeah, Alteria's crazy, Frosty. I'm actually really excited about it. Dark Tune is good. Just this matchup bad without Ray. Yeah, without Ray, yeah, for sure. I like the red card. Sure. I don't want those cards. That's good. That's fine. That's also pretty good. Never mind. Okay. My bad. The red card silver out of nowhere is hilarious. He goes into Zera now. So we definitely want some healing off the top here. For sure. We greatly would appreciate that. It's not really what we wanted. Do we repel here? We just want to burn energies, right? So theoretically, I think what we want to do is repel and then ping and hope we draw into some healing cards. I think. I think we're still cooked unless we draw a second Darkrai. Pretty sure. We got Pokeball, Darkrai, Red, Cyrus, double PCL. He also has a Guzma in his deck too. Yeah, so that's probably cooked there. We just didn't get enough damage off early. If we draw into like a PCL, like theoretically it's possible because we can KO here and then like we live again, but it's a little bit suspect regardless. Yeah, well, that's a Darkrai. That is a Darkrai. Don't mind it, actually. We do lose to Cyrus now. He's got 4 cards in deck. He's probably got the old Cyrus. Double PCL in our deck is horrible. We got pretty unlucky this matchup. So I kind of want to just go into Giratina here. Is this ranked or attorney? We're just playing ranked, Lampa. We're just hanging out. Having a good time playing ranked. We're going to get Cyrus and we're going to get KO'd, unfortunately. 0 PCLs is bad. And it took like forever to get a Darkrai out. You just got unlucky. Like this matchup, yeah, it just depends on like, you know, you can't win this matchup without any PCLs and not having Darkrai for 5 turns. I just don't think it's very doable. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's very doable. What's the Savali deck? There's a couple of Savali decks, Dylan. There's Savali Zero Aura. Absolutely brutal, but commendable effort. Yeah, I mean, listen, they go your way sometimes, sometimes they don't. I literally don't even consider that to be a bad matchup. We are playing the evil deck, Cameron. I'm sorry. Makes sense. I haven't played ranked since last season still. Got to make sure I get into Master Ball. Dude, you got it. You can do it, Lampire. Just got to get in there, dude. Play Giratina Darkrai for a couple hours and you're there. You know what I mean? Sorry for kind of spamming the same message, but what are your thoughts on non-EX Garchomp with Mantike? I just think the deck relies on Cynthia, and that's tough. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Skyflare? How are you, bro? Welcome to the stream. It's going pretty good. We just got absolutely slapped by being very unlucky that game, but we're chilling. Another lightning deck is kind of annoying. I'm not going to lie. Maybe we can draw Darkrai this time. We do have a PCL in our hand. The red card is a little bit sus. It's Rocky Helmet right off the rip. He's going second, too, which is fine. So theoretically going first is better here. I'm going to hold the red card for now. Just got on a 4-game streak in ranked. Fun to play. I also have 2 red Gyarados, so I may play for another reasons. Yo, let's go. I like Gyarados. Is it on your channel, the Silvally deck? Which one, Dylan? They're all on my channel, yeah, if you watch, like, if you're watching the videos. So we can utilize Sabrina and stuff to, like, Silvally. It's a little bit more tough. A little bit more tough here. The Wonder Choreo really just makes this whole... It's crazy how many basics this man just pulled. Our hand is also doo-doo. Really not good. If we Sabrina here, again, he just benched another Zero Aura. We're getting a little bit unlucky here. Like, no Darkrai for 2 turns is really annoying. Good to see a lot of Lightning. Sagan's playing Lightning currently. Yeah, he's probably playing Lightning because everyone's playing Giratina, Darkrai, and Suicune. For sure. This is a classic list. The Silvally into... Oh, wow. He just gets the old turn 2 Silvally out, huh? He just does it like that. Good for him. How's the streaming? Huge news, dude. We're in here, Kevin. We're chilling. We're losing this game, though, unfortunately, but... You know, we've been there before, right? We actually have to play the research, which is, I know, bad, but... And... Oh, okay. Hold on. We just can't continue to play this game without any other Pokemon, so... This is where we're at in life, sadly. Picking here doesn't do anything, so we actually attach to Giratina, and I'm going to retreat both Darks into Darkrai. Which is going to be bad if he just Cyruses us, but I mean, at this point, there's literally nothing that we can do, so we just got to bite the bullet, I think. He Marses us. What do you think the most consistent Silvally deck? Probably the Lightning decks. They're very consistent. They just lack like really hard hitting like power. That doesn't mean they're bad. Just means they're a little inconsistent. So he Marsed away our Leaf, which makes us sad. Really sad. In fact. Jeez Louise. Okay, this is really bad. Really bad. It's just tough. Like, there's not a lot we can do with this setup here. If we had Darkrai 2 turns earlier, it would have been totally fine, but we just have been whiffing Darkrai early. We'll do this. The issue as well is the Oricorio. For sure. Full Art Professors? Yeah, we have double Full Art Professor, and we've got double Shiny Giratina Darkrai. We're blinging. Garchomp is most definitely high roll, but even without Cynthia, you do 100 damage with it. Yeah, but 100 damage on a rare candy for 2 different energies is not good. You know, admittedly. Admittedly, it's just not great. I wish it was, but it's unfortunately not that great. Okay, well, we're still living. We're in this still, technically. No potions, no PCLs, 10 cards in deck. It's looking grim. Certainly looking a bit grim. If he didn't go turn 2 Silvally into our face, like, it would be different, but you know, going second turn 2 Silvally is not. Okay. We Mars him to 1, he had Sabrina. Alright, we've gotten unlucky these last couple of games. Everything could have been totally fixed if we just had started with Darkrai. But we've gone like 3 games in a row without starting with either of them. The requirements for it to pop off are dated at this point. Yeah, it's just like a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. It's also, you know, you take the wins with the losses, bro. If we're going to play Oricorio Lightning all night, then, hey, you know, it is what it is. What are you going to do? I wouldn't even say either of those matchups were, like, that bad. Like, those are super easy to win if we just, like, start with our Pokemon. When our opponent has every single Pokemon in their deck in their second turn, like, yeah, you're probably not going to win. Wild watching you with Darkrai, I was the opposite. Went on a 7 loss streak because I would only start Darkrai and never see any help or bonds or heals. Yeah, man. You go, listen, no matter what deck you play, you're going to go on some bad streaks. You know, I've been there. We're playing Psychic, which is crazy. We do have Sabrina and Red Card in hand. Those are both good disruptions here if we are playing Espeon, it would seem. When you play against this deck, they always start with both. Yeah, I know, right? It does feel like that way a little bit sometimes. The Red Card and the Mars are going to be really good considering that we're playing against like a Sylveon deck. We need an anti-brick card. I mean, we have theoretically a lot of them. They just don't work, you know what I mean? All right, let's see how many basics he puts down. Oh, it's Leaf and Psychic. Is this some crazy like Leafeon deck? Yeah, dude. You're about to get red carded so hard. I feel bad for you, but you know, that's kind of the issue. Like when I was playing these the evolution decks, like you draw so many cards, like they're really, really fast paced, but yeah, no Guzma Dizzy. It's just not as useful, I don't think. The issue when you're playing all of these EV decks is everybody's playing red card and Mars and stuff. Like when I was playing Suicune with Flareon, it just felt like turn 2 I was always getting Marsed. And it just like felt like it wasn't an ideal like scenario. I will Mars you next turn as well. Don't think I won't. I will do it. Another Eevee comes down. What is this, dude? Is this like a Sylveon like Executor deck? Is that what I'm seeing here? It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Okay. So I wonder here, do we want a Sabrina? I know he just pulled a Pokemon. We could Mars him and maybe get a bit lucky. But if we Sabrina him, then he goes into Egg and then we can get some damage off. Right? And if it's a Alolan Egg, he can't attack that turn anyway. And we have red. I kind of want a Sabrina. Like, I don't really want a Mars yet. I don't want a Mars until he KOs. He's going to have the 2 wills? Yeah, I mean, probably. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to hold, like, the rest of the stuff. We have Cyrus. We already tagged the Eevee, so I'm just going to Sabrina him. He does go into Eevee as well, which is fine. That's more than fine. Because next turn, we'll just KO, and we're in a good spot because we have Rocky Helmet and red and stuff. So I don't mind this at all. I don't mind what's going on here. If he does evolve this into like an evolution, then it's going to be at 120. The research... Okay. Fair play. Another Pokeball. You put the anti-brick card in your deck and you don't draw it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know what we're playing here. But I assume it's probably... Yeah, okay. I assume this deck literally exists to beat our deck. So we got to keep that in mind at all times. But if he doesn't play Guzma, like, he's cooked, right? Because like he just attacks us and then, you know, he evolves the active. Okay. But he attaches here and he's going to Force Breath to himself. I don't really care. We can 2-hit KO this Leafeon, but he can't 2-hit KO us, right? So, not really worried. I don't even care about the Leaf Key. He should have Leaf Caped the Executor. I don't know why he didn't. Not gonna lie, he's got 0 cards in hand now, though, which is a little OD. So we can't KO even with red. So I am gonna hit, I think, still. There's a case to be made to Bellow. You guys think we should Bellow? He's not really setting up the Leafeon. I do want to hit so that I can Cyrus this up, though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like attacking here is probably just better. I feel like. Do I bench this too? I don't want to get like weirdly Sabrina played or whatever, but yeah, I'll just bench it. Think we ever get an anti-ability card? We could. You just gotta be really careful with that. You know, with that type of a card. We have Rocky Helmet. He's got 0 cards in hand. If he comes into Executor next turn, we just KO with Giratina, and then we just... You know what I mean? I don't think really dealing damage on this matters. I guess he could heal, like he could draw into like an Erica's, which would be bad. But if we just Bellow and he comes in with the Executor and he swings, that is if he KOs. He goes down to 130. He could top deck another Leaf Cape or whatever, though. And Rocky Helmet plus Leaf Cape and red. Well, we can't red him, so I guess that's a little bit. But if he top decks Leaf Cape, then that play wouldn't even matter anyway. So I'm just gonna hit him. We'll see where this goes. Something is wrong with this ranked season. Yeah, what's wrong is that I'm playing Giratina Darkrai. In case that's not rhetorical, I think you definitely need the Darkrai damage this turn. I don't think we need anything. Like I said, like what does he do here? What's his play? To go into Executor, hit, and then get KO'd by Giratina? Doesn't seem like a great play. The Psychic Energy, I think, is because he's probably also playing Sylveon, so he's just using it as an attacker, and none of his other Pokemon care, right? So it's not a bad, like, strategy, right? He's setting this one up now. Okay. It's certainly something. Certainly an interesting play here. I don't think there's really anything to do except just KO him and ride out with this. I mean, yeah. I mean, we gotta hold the Cyrus. I feel like I'm overthinking everything, but I'm just gonna hit him and hope it goes well. I mean, what does he have in hand? Like Guzma and what? Like I don't know. Probably should have attached to the Giratina though. There, I do realize, but it's whatever. We have Cyrus in hand. I'm not worried. He's running the Dragon type Giratina Kappa. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. It was a fun, cool deck list. I mean, I don't know if it's like, it's, you know, the issue is like when you do play Giratina Darkrai and they get both of them down in the first turn, like you're immediately at a very distinct advantage. When you play like right now in this format, because the game is so fast, like you either get both of those Pokemon down or you get at least 2 of any Pokemon down. Like if you only have 1 Pokemon like in your first couple of turns, like you're probably gonna lose. You could even play like a Pokecom in the deck or something. Nah, it's just not worth it. Surprised to see it at this level. I mean, you can make it into whatever, right? It's probably a good deck. It's probably fun. Probably a fun one. All right, we're going second here into Lightning again. We do have Darkrai this time, so, and PCL, so it's somewhat promising. We would like a Rocky Helmet probably, or really anything else. The Tapu Koko lead is interesting. It's interesting. We are going second, though, which does give us like a bit of an advantage, I would say. I'm going to research red card. Repel's fine. Rocky Helmet's fine. Again, it's just really bad. Like, that's what I mean, right? Is like we don't have any other Pokemon after that first turn, right? Like, no Pokeballs. We have 3 basics in the deck and 2 Pokeballs, right? In our 12-card deck, and it just feels bad. Like, if we lose this game, it's because we didn't Giratina Bellow this turn. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like we're just immediately kind of behind the 8-ball in that. But we can heal up a bunch next turn, so our hand is actually kind of cracked, regardless of what he puts down. But it never feels like Darktina bricks happen in isolation. It's always a string. Could be the case. We also just red carded him into Pokeball research, so good for him. Oricorio is here. I kind of want to ping him and then repel. And then potion. No, we definitely hold the repel, because if he retreats... now we repel, I think. Do we see an E-Cord or something? Did we repel here? We have Cyrus, so like we can KO him like the next turn, you know what I mean? Oh, he took Rocky Helmet damage too. It's kind of OD. Yeah, we definitely just repel and try to avoid taking damage this turn. We don't want to take that 90 for sure, so... hopefully he goes into Pikachu. No, he doesn't. No, he's smart. He's a smart guy. Smart guy. Now, what's off this Pokeball is the real question, right? Is this another Giratina or what? Or another Darkrai? Is it? Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. The game is punishing us a little bit. I hope we get a Fighting Ramp soon. I feel like Fighting Ramp would be kind of broken, though. Am I wrong? I don't want to actually bench this, I feel like, because I don't want to get, like, repelled and then we're stuck, right? So I'm actually not even going to bench it yet. Excuse me. Our hand is cracked, so, I mean, let's see what he's got, I guess. If he attaches to Pikachu, he attaches to Oricorio. Okay. There's the Guzma. I'm just gonna KO the Coco next turn. If we don't see an E-Cord, yeah. Like, I'm good with all of that. I'm more than good with all of that. I feel pretty good about this whole thing here. And now we get a Giratina, but we can't bellow this turn, but we got to start bellowing soon. But now we have like 3 turns, right? So like, how do we really lose this game? I don't think we can. So I don't mind if we get repelled or whatever, so I'm just gonna bench this. Does Charizard counter Darktina? It did traditionally, yes. Yeah, Charizard was also a significant counter to Giratina Darkrai. A lot of the older decks from previous seasons like were Darktina counters, because Darktina was the meta driver for a couple of seasons. But this season, or the last season and the season, it's still Suicune, but it's not really, I don't think. I think Darktina still runs the show here. Not gonna lie to you. I think it still runs the old show. He attaches to Corio as well. I just don't really see a world where he wins this game, so... Not worried about it. I mean, I guess he could win the game still. I don't know how. I guess if, like... I don't know. He already played Guzma, so once the Rocky Helmet comes down, it's kind of over. Isn't it kind of GG? I mean, I guess... I don't know. I don't know what he could do here. Like, I just... It's a weird world, right? He can never really get Pikachu set up, and he's never going to KO anything unless he, like... I don't know. I don't foresee anything really happening at this point for him, but maybe. You never know, I guess. You never really know. Yeah, so now you can't even attack this turn. Never mind, he can. I love it. So we have to retreat this turn. It's all good. We'll keep the damage on. We have got a PCL in the deck. What else do we have in the deck? We have this. We got this guy. Let's see what we got here. Another Giratina and Leaf. Sure. Why not? I have Leaf in hand, so I'm actually going to go into this Giratina. Because I don't want wanna put helmet on the Darkrai. So I'm actually just gonna go into this Giratina, and then after I take a hit, hopefully we draw something here, and we'll pivot later. We'll pivot later. He might just Cyrus up this Darkrai here anyway. He's now setting up the Pikachu, but it's not gonna help him. It's not gonna help. Trust me. What do we top deck? It is Rocky Helmet. So now we can go into the Darkrai. And we have our Giratina set up, and I think at this point, we kind of have it locked in. I don't know if we really do or not, but it feels like we do. We'll split off the Darkrai. It's not that it matters, but... Not that it matters. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This is what it's like to play Giratina Darkrai these days, isn't it? So now what? He can't hit me. If he retreats, then what? You know what I mean? I just don't know what he does here. He can't ever go into a non... The Cyrus doesn't help him. It's actually funny he went into this Giratina, though. So, theoretically speaking, that was actually a pretty clutch play on his part. PCL top deck? It's interesting. It's an interesting play from our man here. But now what? What is he going to Pikachu and KO? He could have an E-switch. I'm actually just going to Mars him here. If he goes into this Oricorio and E-switch is like, we're actually cooked, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. We might lose here. We might lose off that one particular play. We may have miscalculated along the way here. I need Cyrus. I've already played Cyrus. Might have played Cyrus. If he doesn't have E-switch here, he does not win. We do have Sabrina, though. The last two cards of our deck are Sabrina. He does have E-switch. Okay, so the last two cards of our deck are Sabrina, and if the last card in our deck is Sabrina, then we lose, is what this comes down to, I think. Unfortunately, these are the games I love to win. Oh, he Marses us. Gives us another look. GG. LOL. LOL. I knew there was something going on. I was like, why haven't we won the game yet? It does make sense. It does make sense now. He did have E-switch in hand, by the way. We Marsed him, but he did have E-switch. So, you know, good for him. Good for him. Good for him. Imagine if Sabrina was the last card in our deck, bro. Can you imagine? We also didn't draw the other PCL. Like, PCL at any point in time would have also won us the game. Like, I don't know if we ever could have lost. Or, like, I don't know if it was ever possible for us to lose that game. The only way it would have been possible is if the last two cards in our deck were a healing card and Sabrina. Should put Helmet on Giratina to prevent Cyrus? Yeah, I think that's correct. You're right. Generational fumble by your ops? I don't think he could have done anything. I don't think there was ever actually a route there. Theoretically, you're right. We made that misplay. We should have put the Rocky Helmet on the Pokemon with 50 HP, but then we would have missed out on damage the turn he attacked Darkrai. Right? Or did he not attack Darkrai? I forget. He also had Cyrus that turn, right? It doesn't... I don't think it really matters. None of that happens if PCL and Sabrina aren't the last two cards in our deck. We're going second. Another Lightning deck, LOL. Going second, Darkrai lead Rocky Helmet is... maybe okay. Let's see if we can draw into a Giratina with research. Red card, I don't mind. Cyrus is going to be pretty good, I think, as well. You guys also have to remember, I never play Giratina Darkrai. So, like, I don't know how to play this deck. I never play it. I don't know what's going on half the time. I'm just kind of rolling with it. We're cruising along. Doing our thing. Hopefully it works. Maybe our opponent just doesn't show up this game? Okay. Thank you. It is a Coco lead. We were in this position before. And it's not a bad position. Zero Aura, though, is good for him. Double Zero Aura is very good for him. Wow. Okay. So he's got the perfect board on turn 1. You gotta love to see it. Wow. Okay. All right. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if I've ever seen a crazier start in my life. The turn 1 silver, double Zero Aura Oricorio Tapu Koko lead. Hello? This man had 5 cards, and 4 of them were his basics, and then 1 was, oh, GG. New question, why use red card instead of a second Mars? I mean, Mars, you can't play the same turn you play like a supporter card. So it's just like, I don't know. It's the same thing of like playing, should I play like 1 Repel and 1 Sabrina? You know what I mean? They're like effectively kind of the same thing. If that makes sense. But he's got the Infinity Stones. We did top deck the Giratina though, which is a little bit funny. Our hand is not that good. I mean, we can just guarantee the KO on the Coco, but then we're going to have to, like, bellow for a turn with Giratina, which is a little bit suspect. You know? Know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what we got here. Repel is spicy. Repel is spicy. We have Cyrus in hand. I'm actually going to repel this turn. Again, I just want to limit energies. I don't know what that noise was. True, thanks. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Stu. He does just bring in Oricorio in a fascinating turn of events. So that means he probably has E-Cord, right? Can we assume he's got E-Cord here? Doing it. I'm doing it to him. I'm doing it to him. He revealed. He revealed his moves here. I'm not having it. I'm not having it at all. Hello, second Giratina. What's up? Looks like a standard opening for every one of my opponents. Dude, tell me about it. What are the odds that he didn't have E-Cord and then we just red carded him into it? You know what I mean? Honestly, how I feel anytime I play a Suicune deck. Dude, Suicune does always have the start. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Can we imagine if he didn't have E-Cord here, though? Oh, okay. All right. Pokeball research off the red card is a little bad. He's got 8 cards in deck, though. Could we get lucky? That's a Pokeball. This man's got every... how many Pokemon does he have in the deck? Truthfully. So, quite the thing here. He's like, he doesn't have Cyrus. The one card in my hand is Cyrus, which I don't know if he thinks that that's what I'm playing around. He just concedes, man. Dude, we did it to him. I don't think you guys... if you really think about what happened there, is he brought in Oricorio because he had E-Switch in hand, and we red-carded him with 2 cards in hand, and then he bricked on E-Switch. And then he lost. That's what just happened. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's actually, I think, what happened, which is hilarious. You win a couple, you lose a couple, you know what I mean? Do you have the reverse foil Repel and helmets? Repel isn't in the new set, so Repel doesn't have a reverse holo, but I do have helmets. Yeah, I should probably throw them in the deck or whatever. I can craft whatever reverse. I got like 1,200 pack points. Last new question. Already built Dartina as a new player worth continuing to rip deluxe packs until it expires? Or target specific cards I want in other packs? I mean, it's better to open the new set for like almost for like 95% of cards in the metagame, I'll be honest. There's just not that much. Did the 2-card red card actually work? Maybe for the first time in history? I feel like it did, yeah. I like our hand here as well. I grinded to Master Ball this season with Suicune Ninja. Opened damn near 70% of my games with Froakie. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny, actually. What's up, Sarge? How you doing? What's going on? So the early Repel here is interesting. I don't think we play Repel yet. I think we probably play it like the turn... We're going to draw Dark right here, right? No. We're not. Okay. That's fine. We don't need it this turn. We need it next turn. That red card earned my like with intuition. I could be completely fibbing. I don't know if that actually is what happened, but thanks for the follow, Stu. Just played 2 games in a row where Darkrai was in the last 3 cards of my deck. Oh, jeez. He benches a Suicune. No Froakie here is definitely something. Definitely something. I think now is definitely like repel red card turn, right? Let's see what we pull here. If this is Darkrai, that's OD. That's crazy if it is. Nah, of course it's not. We never hit the odds there, do we? I do repel here. I don't want to take damage, so there's no reason not to repel. He's gonna go into Giratina. He doesn't go. He goes into Suicune. Interesting play, my man. Get red carded. He's like, I got Leaf in hand. I'll go into Suicune. Nah, I think he just wants to draw, which is probably better than going into Giratina, because that's kind of what we wanted him to do, right? Which is why he probably didn't. Hey, what's up, Akagi? Thanks for the follow. I think we're setting up probably for the opportunity to just KO, but we don't have Darkrai. Without Darkrai, none of this works. Sadly. Solo Giratina in the active is just not what it is. It's decent for, like, if we're playing Psychic Energies, but there is the Froakie. He's got it now. I'm about to Mars him literally again, too. So much I don't care. Hi, Darkrai. See, but the issue here is that we're like a turn behind, so I actually don't want to Mars this turn. Is that a crazy thing to say? I actually don't. Because he can't attack next turn with Giratina. So if we Mars him, we just reduce the odds of the Froakie coming in, I guess. But I just don't want to do that. If he goes Rare Candy Greninja Cyrus, like we are kind of cooked. It's a little bit cursed. We also don't have red in hand. I'm just going to play it. X Slayer, how you doing? What's up, Mason? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Speak of the devil. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and really go red card into Mars. So he just doesn't, he can't plan on anything. And next turn, we can just start hitting things with Giratina. I don't think we're in a bad spot, even if he attacks us. Okay, he gets it. You know, I mean, it's likely regardless, right? I mean, it's just the nature of the game. And now if he also has Cyrus, I'll be a little upset, quite frankly. Let's see if he pings Darkrai. He doesn't. Okay, good. All's well. I really don't even care anymore. So he has to attach the active to attack, and then he can go into this Suicune. But we're going to ping, and we can also just potion the active if we need to. We can PCL potion the active this turn, which is pretty funny. I would rather have Darkrai in the active here for sure. But we do have Rocky Helmet, so like no matter what he does, I think we're in a pretty decent spot. Yo, what's up, K-Smog? Big ups. Let's go. I feel like we're okay here. Yeah, he's got to attach active. The Guzma's clutch, actually. That's a clutch Guzma from our opponent now, because now he's kind of forcing us to draw red, I think. We actually heal out of range once we KO, I think, because we're healing for 50. Just depends on whether he has... Wait, do we hold this? Is there ever a world where we hold this? Because if he doesn't have a basic, then what happens, right? Do we ever just hold the potion for like some weird shenanigans after this? Because we're taking 20, so we go to 80 after this, which means he's going to KO regardless. So we probably shouldn't have even a PCL'd in the first place, but whatever, it's fine. We're going to ride like this. Him Guzmaing that turn is kind of insane, though. Because, yeah, we should have held PCL. That might have been a game-losing play for us there, now that I think about it. Because we were getting KO'd regardless. So what we should have done is held PCL and then healed up, like, the subsequent turns, you know what I mean? On the Darkrai. Because now he can just ping the Darkrai, which we can heal from. But... no, we're living next turn regardless, right? It doesn't matter. We get an attack off. We're fine. We have Cyrus in hand. I'm not really worried. Not gonna lie. I sounded worried there for a little bit, but I'm really not that worried. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. The Guzma's annoying, for sure. There's PCL. My beautiful, beautiful PCL. Probably gonna Mars us. Probably gonna get Mars here. 5 cards in deck. I can imagine the Mars for sure. For sure. This feels like a Suicune game we're going to lose. Have a 2-star Zard in my pick. Should I risk it? Dude, go for it, Alejandro. Go for it. Let's see. Mars me, bro. Mars me to 1. We know you have it. We know you have it. But he could Mars us into a PCL or red. No Rocky Helmet is tough. Inflatable boat. That's not a Mars. Is he going to retreat? I guess he would, yeah. If he can't. Irida? Irida retreat here? It's crazy work. He didn't Mars us, so we win. Could have red card. Good red card, my 3-card hand. That would be something. This might be a GG moment from our op here. Maybe he cut the Mars from his deck to play Guzma. Maybe he cut the Mars for Guzma. It's GG. It's crazy. It's crazy work out here. I know he's mad. I know he's angry. I know he's mad. Dude, he was hovering. He was hovering over that button, dude. 100%. 100% hovering, bro. The frame one. The frame one. Oh, you missed it? Nah, bro. It's tough. That's tough, man. Oh, we're streaking. 9 points off that. Let's go. 9 points off that? 9 points? What are we at? What are we at? 266, guys? Can rank 266? Does that deserve a sub? Can we get a sub in the chat? How about that? Anybody? We're on a 4 streak, dude. What is going on? Rip, my dude whiffed on a new Solgaleo yesterday. Joe, dude. Yo, shout out to Joe, dude. I forgot Joe was in here. You're literally Mads, dude. We're here, Worm. We're here and we're ready for anything. Shout out to like almost 300 people here on a Friday night at 11:15 p.m. You guys are unreal. Kind of crazy. The frame one concede every time. Game losing Cyrus, bro. I've hovered before. We've all hovered the old concede button. You know what I mean? Some of us culture folk have actually popped it prematurely and just thrown the game for no reason. You know what I mean? I think we've all been there before as well. Wow. Okay, so this game pops off here with a crazy start. I'm a little bit afraid. I'm actually really afraid, considering the circumstances here. If we top deck a Giratina here, it's fine, but real pocket freak hours, dude. I know. Do we gain anything by repelling here? We don't, right? I don't think we do. It's probably one of those games, I think. I think we're just going to get turn 2 bodied by a Flareon. No Giratina turn 1 is probably GG for this this old matchup here. Maybe he bricks on the Evo? He could, right? In a perfect world, he just bricks on it. That would be pretty cool. If you've never hovered over the concede button, that means you haven't been playing ranked for long enough. Nah, there's Flareon. All right, GG. Maybe he whiffs double red and double Eevee bag. There's always a possibility, okay? There's always a chance. There is always a chance. The Rocky helmet there certainly is not helping us. I'm certain of that. Yep. This is where the Flareon matchup does not help. When they lead Magby and go turn 2 Flareon evolve. Repel here? Anybody? It doesn't do anything, for sure. We'll hold it. I think we just lose. The odds of him not having red or Eevee bag is like super low. Ouch. 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 And the streak ends. The streak is over, and we never had a chance. And we never had a chance. This is the fun, though. When you play Flareon, like, you can always beat any deck just by doing an absurd amount of damage, you know? And we don't play Cape or whatever, you know what I mean? We went down to the last 2 cards, so it gave me hope. Oh, crazy. Flareon EX is the best deck in the game. It's the strongest deck in the game currently right now, yeah. I think well, it's so strong when you see it at, like, you know, when it does what it wants to do, but then, like, half the time it doesn't, and it feels horrible, you know what I mean? It's so likely there that he just doesn't lead Magby, or he, you know, doesn't draw Flareon, or we don't draw, like, Giratina or whatever, you know what I mean? There's so many of those scenarios. Yo, cheers. What's going on, Diaz? Yeah, someone mentioned earlier Flareon box was a counter to Darktina. Yeah, it is, for sure. I mean, it is in the sense that, like, they can 1-hit KO all your Pokemon, and there's really not many other decks that can do that. But if they miss it, like, if they, you know what I mean? If they're, like, a turn behind on it, then, you know, and we get 2 Pokemon set up, then we have, like, a revenge KOer. Is like, kind of how that works. For sure. Their mirror matchup. We are going first, so if we don't see Giratina here, it's kind of GG. Kind of GG. 2 out of 3? Hey, he appears. He appears. Joe Henry. Yo, Tolentino, thank you for the follow. Or no, the sub. Thank you for the sub. I absolutely obliterated ranked with it last season, so I like 2 counter matchups. I like Flareon. I was playing Flareon Jolteon a lot. The issue with Flareon is it struggles a lot with a lot of the lightning decks, and also the Suicune matchup is pretty suspect in general. But it's not a bad deck at all. It's specifically definitely pretty good into Giratina Darkrai. Oh, look at this. We're going tradesies here. Does he whiff Giratina, I wonder? I wonder. I wonder. He does. Okay, that's tough. That's a tough go for the guy. We have Leaf in hand, so we're going to commit to the bench here. Pretty convincingly, I would say. I don't like any decks that play babies in it. It's too inconsistent for me. Well, I mean, they're turbo decks, right? They're like kind of high roll strategies. The potential early game is super strong. It's the same with like Dragonite, although Dragonite's a late game deck, but it's, you know, it's the same idea. It's like high risk, high reward. But it does make a lot of really bad Pokemon a lot better than they ever would be, right? So that's the important thing to note. Okay. Let's see. Do I Leaf here or do I Research? He doesn't have a Giratina, so I don't ever Leaf here. I just double up on Giratina, and I just Research here. We could Mars him. Does Mars help us with anything? He could play Guzma. Thoughts, opinions? I don't even care if he KOs, so I'm going to hold the Mars for like when he does KO me this turn. And hope we don't get revenge KO'd. The potion's hilarious. Potion is hilarious. I will be playing that potion. Okay. I didn't actually even consider the potion. I'm hooked on Sweet's Relay deck. It's so good. Is it Zero? Dude, I'm glad you're having fun with it. I am winning the drip off, Cameron. You're right. That's what matters in the end. He does have Guzma. It doesn't matter, though, sadly, for him. Oh, he doesn't even go for the KO. RIP. We can still KO because we have Leaf in hand. He doesn't know that we do, but we do, yeah. It's a tough world. Yeah. 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 I love the mirror matchup, bro. It's something else entirely. Anyone else think it's weird that Darkrai's weak to grass? Am I the only one? There's a lot of those dark, like ghost Pokemon are weak to grass, right? In Pocket, and it's kind of just weird because like, why, right? The instant concede, bro. I mean, yeah, dude, he had to. You guys realize what my deck is called as well? My deck name is because it's got plot armor. The plot armor is insane for Giratina Darkrai. It really is. How come Suicune decks always have the perfect start 8 out of 10 times? Even when I beat them, they're always a perfect starting hand. Well, you gotta think that like the odds of them not having all of those cards is pretty low. Like every card in their deck is like cards that they want. You know what I mean? So it just comes down to it being like kind of likely. Wonder why they don't have bug types? Well, yeah, I guess grass, bug. I don't know. Ghosts aren't weak to bug though. Ghosts aren't weak to bug. Psychics are weak to bug. You guys need to learn your type charts. Weakness in general or weird in Pocket? Yeah. Sales. Ghosts are not weak to bug type, bro. I don't know where you've been, but most ghosts are weak to dark. Some dark are weak to grass because dark is weak to bug. Oh, that's true. Yeah, so dark's... Oh, is Darkrai... I guess Darkrai is a dark type. I guess that makes sense. My bad. My bad. I was talking ghosts, but I guess Darkrai is a dark type. Because Giratina's ghost, but he's psychic, so never mind. I'm the dumb person here. My bad. My bad. My bad. No hand disruption's a little bit annoying. We still bench this, though. I keep on seeing this annoying yellow chicken every time I do PvP. Yeah, bro. Shout out to Oricorio. Keeping us all in check, you know what I mean? If it wasn't for him, we would be just on another space entirely. Dark is weak to bug. You're correct. Psychic and dark. Not ghost, though. Ghost is only weak to ghost and dark, and that's it, right? I just learned the bug one from y'all too, Zane. Okay, turn 2. Greninja. He capes the active. I'm not really worried about the cape, per se. We have red in hand, so we will just KO this way. I kind of wonder if it's worth... Is it worth benching this Giratina and then just, like, starting to bellow to it at this point? The repel is saucy. That's what we needed. No early disruption into Suicune feels a little bit suspect. I'm not going to lie. But the red in hand is good. This buys us an additional turn, so we should be able to get an attack off with Giratina now. Yeah, Dark's weak to bug. Sadly, I think I'm quitting this month. Been hard struggling with snowballing. Zem? Snowballing how, do you mean? Also, like, if you're not having fun with the game, like, definitely just sit back and stop playing it. That's my #1 recommendation. Always, no matter what. Always would recommend taking a break and relaxing. You can only do 100 next turn. We will KO ourselves if it comes down to that, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, yeah, you got to condense the typings in the TCG. There's really no way around that. For sure. This is an interesting question here, guys. Should I Cyrus this Suicune to get the damage onto it? Because, like, he hasn't played Irida, though. So, like, we kind of feel like he's going to. We do have Cape, so I don't think that play's really worth doing. I'm going to research in case we draw into, like, a leaf or something. Or a healing card. Okay, the healing card next turn could be really good. And I think now we double up on Giratina, because we're living next turn. So we can take a KO because we have red and PCL in hand and Darkrai. And I think we want to hold the red for Darkrai as a revenge KO'er with red and the Rocky Helmet. So unless we get Guzma this turn, even if he Iridas, I think we're chilling. The Cape Suicune is a little bit of an issue, but if he just hits us, we're chilling. Because he can't KO with Greninja the following turn. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Unless we could get red carded. Could get red carded. He's going to Shuriken the active. Yeah. He's going to hit me for 80. We PCL KO. We're still... Yeah, he can still KO us the following turn, I guess, is suspect here. Ooh, the Mars, though. Okay. All right. Here's the deal. So... we have to PCL, though, because we can't go down to ourself. It's actually really annoying. We can't red and Cyrus in the same turn. What is the better play here? What is the better play? If we actually can bring up this Suicune and KO it, and then that way if he Iridas next turn, we can still... red. Yeah, but then we're missing the Rocky Helmet stuff, right? We can Mars him after he KOs, but he's going to Irida next turn. So I think we keep the healing card, but we're also going to get, like... This is so interesting. Did we just Mars him here? Did we just KO and Mars? Yeah, even if we PCL, the ninja kills, right? That's why I don't want to do it. But what I also don't want to do... Crap, timer. Oh, I forgot Mars. No. No. Oh, I bellowed on accident, my bad. We threw. The timer. The Mars. Oh, it gets me every time, bro. The fact that Mars messes with our timer gets me every time. It gets me every time. Why does Mars count for my timer? How come when I play Mars, the timer keeps ticking? It's the stupidest thing in the entire game. It should not be that way. It should not be that way. I don't know why it is. It always is. I always play Mars because I'm like, it'll stop the timer, and it never stops the timer. It's tragic. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. I've done it so many times. I've done it so many times. Mars literally takes 5 seconds off my timer for no reason. My opponent's shuffling his hand into his deck, and it counts my timer. Yo, what's up, Jerry? I think the correct play there was to just Mars and then KO, which we were trying to do. But stupid Mars counts on my timer. It's the stupidest thing in the game. It's so bad. It's such a bad thing. Like, if my opponent is taking time to shuffle his hand back into his deck, how come I have to spend 5 seconds on my timer? You know what I mean? This is why B1 quality of life critical update for the future of the game. I don't care about the other cards. It's just Mars. Like, Mars should always stop the timer. It should always stop the timer. There's no reason why my timer ticks when I'm playing Mars. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. That's all right. We're gonna get rolled here by Flareon. Going second. Magby lead. Yeah. Okay. The timer's also hidden for long too. Yeah, for sure. For some reason. Popping off with that red card. Let's go. Rare cards take extra time off too. Yeah, the animations do. All animations? No, you can't have all animations because then people would just BM like crazy. But Mars specifically should stop the timer. Best content creator using the best deck? Yeah, I just got tired of tying games, honestly. Although the matchups that we've been hitting a lot tonight have been bad matchups for Giratina Darkrai. Speaking candidly. The timer should pause when a supporter card is being used because they all have some unnecessary animation. They do. Okay, what's the better play here? What is the better play? I could Sabrina get damage off on the Eevee. He's only got 2 cards in hand. Do we really think he's got? But if I research, what does research do for me? I feel like we have to Sabrina. What deck was I using that was tying a lot of games? Silvally Giratina was tying so many games. It was crazy. It was like every game against Suicune I tied, and it was really annoying. All right. It looks to me that he probably has... He's got 2 cards. Like, if he goes Flareon Eevee Bag or Flareon Red, then, like, you know, what are we going to do? At least now we get damage off here, right? So, like... Okay, all right. The Sylveon top deck is nuts. Let's see. If I see Red Flareon here, if it's just turn 2 Red Flareon, like, we're cooked, regardless. Okay. Is he going to get it? Oh my god. Bro, why? Why and how is that even possible? It's, I mean, you know, what can you do, I guess? What can you do? I don't know. It's a great question. I have no idea. I have no idea what you do about that. Okay. Top decks the Sylveon into Flareon and Red. Beautiful. Beautiful. RIP. He's got 1 card in hand. It's probably Eevee Bag. Double PCL, huh? No red either. We don't got red. Didn't have any Rocky Helmet. Let's see. Show me the Eevee Bag, or I guess a second red. Why not have every card you need? Yep. Yep. There it is. There it is. There it is. We're calling it, Lexi. We're calling it. We're calling it. We're playing a broken deck, but we are actually getting very unlucky tonight, relatively speaking. Some of our opponents are cracked, dude. That's nuts. That's a little bit OD there. Someone said Flareon counters Dark Tina. I think turn 2 150 Flareon counters basically everything. It's okay. We can take a couple losses. We got to have win streaks tied in there a little bit. You know what I mean? You're gonna lose games. It's Pokemon Pocket. That was nuts though. Huh? What about the top deck Sylveon into the Flareon red was nuts. It was crazy. Going second Magby lead as well on top of all of that is just it's a little bit something else. I'll say that. I will say that. You just know he'll have Eevee back the next turn. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like he's playing 2 copies of both, right? So it's like kind of likely, I guess. Researching before Pokeball because I want Darkrai. Thank you. Now, the question is this Silvally or is it... Giratina here would be ideal. Nah, all right. I would have liked to have a Giratina on the bench, but whatever. It's all good. It's all good. We should have just benched the other Darkrai too. I don't know why we didn't. We're on tilt. We're tilted now. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I do love Pokemon Pocket, though. I really do. It's a different world. It really is. 0-0 aura means we can't repel here. What we can hope for is like a Rocky Helmet off this research or something. PCLs in hand are good, always. Always good. Take the red card for sure. That's fine. The PCLs in hand are fine. It's like no big deal. Rocky Helmet would have been nice. Hopefully we don't get like Mars or red card. We have a lot of cards in our hand. I am going to bench this Darkrai though. Before I forget. Tonight is proof that Pocket's a lot of luck. Of course it is, dude. That's not a surprise. We're a year in. If people are calling this game lucky, bro, I don't know where they've been. I mean, all TCGs are luck, but Pokemon Pocket's very much just sort of like a little solo battle, you know, simulator. If we don't get our hand disrupted, I don't mind it because we have double. He retreats. He's got E-Switch. This is still a crazy play. It's still a wild play. I don't know why you ever do that. Okay. He's got red. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, okay. The Oricorio E-Switch. Potion, second Giratina. That's all good. No Rocky Helmet still, but whatever. Good times. I'm gonna Potion. Sabrina here, I don't mind. Like, I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it stops him from like having an energy on board, right? Like it puts him -1 energy. So like Sabrina's always like a fine play here. I just don't know if I really want to do it this turn. I guess. We'll wait on it. I think we'll wait on it. We played double Pokeball, double Research. Now we're just trying to top deck our PCLs and our Rocky Helmets. Pocket Mads, do you ever plan to make a video discussing rule changes? Pocket might do as the game gets older, like 4 prize points, 24 card decks. Yeah, those things are never happening, so I typically just don't mention them. If I'm being honest with you. Like, I don't mean to shut you down there, artist. Like, you're not. That's a good question. It's just those things aren't happening ever, so I don't feel that obligated to talk about them. Okay, so now here we could retreat, KO the Zero Aura, but we need to get Giratina set up, and we have to retreat with this Giratina, which feels bad. So we're gonna do this into this. Should have maybe attached to this Darkrai in hindsight, but it's all good. We'll bellow. We have double PCL in the deck, double Rocky Helmet. This Pikachu is like kind of what worries me. Yeah, there's the Cyrus. There's the Cyrus. It's crazy that he had it there too. 11 cards in deck, he just had it. Top deck the Leaf, please. That'd be sweet. If not, we lose. Crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. Not gonna lie. We live in one of those worlds. Listen, we got lucky and he got lucky, okay? It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy of a thing. All right? All right, we both got lucky there. It is what it is. I assume he's playing only one Cyrus, or at least that's the hope here, so. Let's see. We can Cyrus KO the Oricorio, and then it's kind of just like GG. We've had 0 PCLs. He silvers probably the Cyrus, because he's going to retreat, I would imagine. I would hope. He's like, what do I do? He's like, I don't know what to do. Yo, thanks for the sub, Michael. What did he take? He took the Cyrus? Yeah. Yeah, right. He's stream sniping me. It's all good. 80 points away from Master Ball, but so unlucky these first couple of days. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like that sometimes, you know? It goes like that sometimes. The Rocky helmets actually don't really matter much at this point. I'm just going to KO him. I'm just going to retreat and KO with Darkrai. And then I don't know what he does, really, so... Did both. Let's go, Fire Dragon. You're a beast. You're an absolute animal. I love it. So now what? What is he? What's the play on his part? I think he loses because we leafed out of the Cyrus play. Yeah. Okay. That's a losing play on his part, but maybe he's got cape or something. All right. So interesting play there. I don't know what that was about, but okay. You always wonder, like, do they think they can win still, or like, you know, it's like, what do we think is going through their brains? Nothing matters here. If we KO or if we Sabrina, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just Sabrina. Rather just get the Oricorio off the board. When's the new Raichu releasing? The promo event releases on the 6th of October. Leveling that deck right now, it's fun. Giratina Darkrai is a mystical creature. 47% win rate, which isn't the best, isn't the worst. I mean, dude, our win rate, we had more wins than losses, and our win rate was below 50%. That has to have changed now, right? I gotta believe that's changed. Now, look at this. We're 141 to 136, and we have a 49.5% win rate. Because we've tied so many games. We tied so many games, I swear. Our win rate is negative and we have more wins than losses. We have 5 more wins than losses, which means we have, I think we have at least 6 ties. No, it's more than that. I don't know what it is. It's a lot. Whatever it is, it's a lot of ties. All right, going first here. Let's try to get a streak going. The best fire deck, probably Flareon to a degree, whatever that degree is. PCL, Pokeball, Rocky Helmet, Repel in hand. Going first, Giratina lead into probably Suicune, and I don't hate this. Like a red card or a Mars off the top. Oh, it's Ori Ninja. That's fine. That's fine. Do Ori Ninjas also play... Do they also play Guzma typically? You feel like they should, right? I feel like they should. Maybe they don't, but I feel like they should. I'm just going to bench the Darkrai. I'm not trying to... We have double PCL. I'm not really... Just doing my thing here. This guy's the 0.0013%. Is that a reference? Does anyone know that reference? Oh, he does get Giratina down. So if he Guzma's off the Rocky Helmet, we're in a bit of a tricky situation. But we can put on a decent amount of pressure. In the upcoming turns. There he is. He's got all his basics. There they are. He's not getting out of the active, though. So he's going to use Oricorio to stall out with Giratina, which means a couple of things. The red is really nice to have. In fact, does Repel... Do we Repel right now just to get damage off on something? I think we wait for him to, like, commit an energy. No, because, well, I don't know. I think we'd rather just get the damage off, maybe. It's an interesting situation. Darkrai with Rocky Helmet and red should always secure the KO here on Giratina. Unless he capes Giratina and then Guzma's off our helmet at some point into the KO, I think we're in a good spot. There's the X-Speed into Suicune, I would imagine. Start getting some Damagios off. Yeah, okay. We can Repel Stall this next turn, which I don't mind. But we're also just going to PCL this turn, so it's not bad. Not a bad thing. He takes damage. I'm going to Repel PCL here. Cyrus is interesting. He's probably going to Irida, so I'd rather just get damage off on the Oricorio. He's going to just attach and then Irida anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think technically it's correct to just do this. We'll hold the Cyrus. Even though every Pokemon is deck so basic, we'll just hold the Cyrus for now. We'll play the Repel so that I can PCL this turn. Now, I mean, there's a case to be made that we should have doubled up on Giratina this turn instead of pinging, but we have red in hand and Rocky Helmet attached, so I don't really feel like it mattered that much, personally. Yo, Brody, peace out, man. Thanks for tuning in. You'll never see me running Giratina Darkrai. Did I say that, West? Did I say that? Nah, that wasn't me. I never said that. That's not me. You're talking about somebody else. CBYT, did I stream new Flareon and Jolteon again earlier? I did not earlier. Oh, he didn't Irida. Okay. Clutch. The PCL here is super clutch because now he can't KO with Greninja on the following turn. It's kind of crazy. I'm now considering we probably should have held the Repel for this particular moment. It's okay. We can just retreat and chill out with Darkrai in the active. Well, I mean, do we? No, I mean, maybe we do. Probably not. I don't know. He just goes into Oricorio here. So he's just going to build up Giratina, but, like, again, like, are we really that worried? We have a Sabrina in the deck. Yeah, here comes the Greninja. We knew it would be here sooner or later. We knew he'd be here sooner or later. So now I am a little bit sketched out about the Giratina because, well, he's still 3 turns away from attacking. So I don't know how we could ever lose, but I don't know. Theoretically, it can happen. We're going to top deck a potion or something crazy, or Sabrina would be nice. Oh, the second Froakie is troubling. He attaches to Greninja. Okay. I think this will come down to whether or not we just draw Sabrina at some point, but that's just me. We are going to bench this. And we will begin our bellowing. We can Mars him to 1 after this, too. And if he doesn't rare candy Greninja this turn. How many cards? He's got 5 cards. It's pretty likely that he gets double Greninja out here. He attaches Oricorio now. KO's the Giratiner. For sure. 'Tis the plays. Does it matter what we lead with here? Doesn't really, does it? Just gonna lead Darkrai so that I can just attach to Darkrai this turn, regardless. So the thing is, like, if we ping here... Yeah, okay, there's the Irida. That's where this Oricorio gets a little bit dicey, right? So without Sabrina, it's going to get a little bit suspect. For sure. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so never mind. He was one away. Okay, then we lose the game. Okay, my bad. We do lose the game. I forgot about everything that was going on here. We should have held the repel. I think that's got to be the misplay, right? I considered it at the moment for some reason, but then yeah, like we definitely. I thought I had another turn for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what we were doing that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't exactly know what was going on that whole time. Pretty confident that I have no idea what's going on this entire time. I told you I don't play Giratina Darkrai a lot. I told you. Yeah, we definitely messed up with like the Cyrus repel thing. It just didn't. I think we just played it and it didn't help us, and we could have just used it here to win the game. We could have used it like a lot earlier, potentially. It's all good. We're learning. We're developing. We're developing our skills. Developing our skills. We never drew Sabrina either. Or either researches. I guess that, I mean, it was kind of an unfortunate game regardless. But yeah, okay. So we got to hold the repel just for those scenarios, right? Because it's going to come down to like a deadlock most times. So it's always worth it to just hold the repel for whenever we just want to get Oricorio out of the active. I think that makes sense. We love our Ori wall. I mean, we have literally like Rocky Helmet, Darkrai, Sabrina, and Repel in our deck. we just I think misplayed. Well, I'm pretty confident. We just threw. Remember the deck that you got to top a couple hundred? Remember the deck that got you to a top? Oh, you tell me I need to remember my deck? I need to lock back in. We'll lock back in, bro. It's also, dude, like we always stream ranked at like midnight, and I swear it's just not the best time for my brain to be trying to make decisions. But you know what? This is when we do it. This is when we're live. It's okay. We love it. We're having a good time. We are playing the mirror here. We are playing the mirror. We have a research, red card, PCL. Okay. See if we can get a Giratina down this turn. I'm gonna research first. On the off chance we draw a basic here. All right, 2 out of 3 chance for Giratina. Don't whiff. It's a game-losing whiff. RIP to us. I'm pretty sure we can't win now. I mean, technically, maybe we can, but probably not. Hi, when going first and we have the choice, we should, or should we Giratina or should we go Darkrai? I'm still learning how to pilot the deck. I think most of the time, I would say you probably want Darkrai in the active just because Giratina is just a stronger attacker. So I think it's just most of the time better to have it in the back, I would consider. We have to research here. We really need Giratina. There he is. Good. We don't have a Leaf, though. No Giratina turn 1. No Leaf yet is unfortunate. Certainly. I think we might just lose to going first, not having Giratina. I don't know if we can... Maybe we can get around it? I don't know. We'll have to see. For sure, we'll keep in mind. Have a good stream. Yeah, for sure, man. Virain? I'm horrible with the names, and I apologize, but for sure. Best time to play is when the Japanese players are either drinking or sleeping. They're pretty good on average. We get red carded, which is really bad. There goes PCL. Leaf. And Rocky Helmet. And Potion. That's not that bad, actually. Do we think that he could potentially have... We always just Potion the active. Do we think that he has... Well, if he attacks, then he can't Bellow, right? So if he has red, then he has red, I guess. There's no way around that, really. I guess. Because we only have 2 energies on Giratina, so we have to spend another turn Bellowing, which is bad. He researches. We can red card out of this research, which is going to be good. Theoretically. He's going to Bellow again. So now we can Leaf. Potion's fine. Potion is fine. Yeah, he doesn't attack. The correct play. Oh, the PCL, though. Yeah, we just PCL. No reason to Leaf yet. PCL red card is sick. Because now he can't KO with either right now. And we double up on Giratina in case he capes. Because the damage on Dark right here doesn't matter because we have a Rocky Helmet in the active. Oh, you said it right the first time? Bahrain? I forget which one I said the first time. Best is when you have Leaf and you can have a meat shield in the active. Yeah, that's our advantage right now. Also, having the healing card top deck was huge. Because now he can't KO even with red. And then we can KO with our Darkrai next turn because we have Leaf. And then we have Darkrai in the back line. So this kind of quickly turned in our favor just by top decking some crazy stuff. But it goes like that. Maybe we red carded him in a bunch of garbage too. He Rocky Helmets the Giratina. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. We could even Leaf into Giratina and KO here. If he doesn't attack. Uh-huh. Yeah. So that's what we do. And we just hope he doesn't have a healing card. Because we always do that. We always do that. Unless he hits here. Well, he healed, so even if he hits, we have to do that anyway. Yeah, okay, so we KO with Giratina, we Rocky Helmet Giratina, and then we hope that he doesn't have a play around it. We also just top decked red, too, so... Yeah. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, what are the odds? Like, is he gonna Mars our one card hand here? I heavily doubt it, right? We had every card, I feel like, here. He could, like, Guzma. And then... No, I don't know how he wins now. I really don't know. Right? Because, like, now what does he do? He just has to attack with Giratina. And, like, no matter what, he's going to go down to 130 and we have red in hand. Or he doesn't Guzma and then he goes down to 110 and we KO regardless. So I think we kind of just, like, GG locked him here, whether he Marses or Guzmas. Technically, he could red card Guzma to be clutch. The key is to just draw every card you need at the exact time. That's literally all it takes. That's all you need. That's it. Research is not either Guzma or Mars, so... He's going to red card my one card hand here. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters here. You can't win. Wow. Tell you what. Missing Giratina on that first turn came in real clutch. Real clutch. Just an incredible... We literally just we just kept top decking the one card we needed. And then we continued on. Oh man. Oh man. Let's go. How about this? How about we... It's getting kind of late. This is a short stream. We do have the tournament stream tomorrow, so I don't want to go too late tonight. How about we play until we lose? How about that? Okay. The next game we lose, the stream will end. We'll play until we lose. All right. If we win, we continue. What time are you going to start streaming the tournament? So I'm actually not going to be streaming. Taj is actually going to be casting the tournament, but the stream goes live when the tournament goes live, probably around noon time. Maybe earlier, maybe later. Oh, sorry. I meant to lead Darkrai. I accidentally clicked Giratina there. It's all good. It's all good. My bad. Sorry. Sorry about it. Meant to lead Darkrai there. No conceding from the beginning, okay? No conceding, bro. We don't do that. We don't do that type of stuff over here. Potion and another research. Good luck tomorrow. I'm not playing tomorrow. I'm busy. I got people... We got the team running the tournament, and we got somebody self-streaming it, bro. I'm like babysitting my daughter tomorrow. He does red card us anyway, which is a little bit... I don't love that. Let's see what we draw. That's fine. It's good. Fine. It's not like ideal, but it's fine. It's not like the craziest thing in the world, but it's fine. I'm just gonna play the Mars now. The thing with Suicune now is like you never know if they're playing Oricori or not, right? Like unless you see it early, it's just you don't know. Which is a little bit like me. But no Giratina in his first 2 turns is big. You can click on the Giratina or click the reset. Yeah, it's true. I did already learn about the reset button earlier. I just never did it for some reason. I never knew it existed, and I immediately forgot it existed. Digital card game where the devs don't change cards? Dude, let's go. Let's go. He does somehow go a full bench out of that. I don't know if you guys just saw that. Am I the only one that just noticed what just happened? The man just benched 3 Pokemon out of we Mars them to 3. It's kind of incredible, actually. Do a PCL in hand, though. So, I guess let's hope he doesn't have Rare Candy Greninja as the other 2 cards. He's got 13 cards in the deck. Like, chill out with that, you know what I mean? Chill out with that, brother. I'm not trying to see that. I don't want any of that in my life. Oh, no, it's a Pokeball. I got a little worried for a sec. Oh, never mind. Okay. Jeez, he's blitzing through his deck, bro. This man had like 15 cards in his deck, and now he has 9 in a full bench. I'm a little bit afraid. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Oh. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna red card you, buddy. Do we retreat here? On the off chance, like, he doesn't have... Does retreating ever do anything for us? Oh, we can't attack, because then we get KO'd, right? So that's unfortunate. I think we actually just hit here, though. Like if we attack, we get less HP, right? Like he does less damage on the return, which is why I'm like debating it. But also, if we retreat, then he never KOs this, and it's never really an issue unless he has Rare Candy Greninja. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess we just always retreat, because I don't think the Giratina damage is really going to matter at any point in time, so we'll just do this. I think we might get absolutely mogged here next turn. It just depends on whether there goes Rare Candy Greninja and then KOs Giratina here. Because we don't have a second Rare Candy. If we had led Darkrai this entire time, it would have been so money. We would have just instant won the game here. I think we might have thrown the game by not we might have thrown the game by not leading Darkrai. Giratina comes down. Show me the Rare Candy Greninja. These 2 cards in your hand. I know that's what they are. I know that's what they are. I know that's what they are. Oh, wow. It's crazy. It's actually kind of crazy. Potion's also crazy. Potion is also crazy. And we actually potion the Giratina here. Call me crazy. This is what we're doing. But he's got Irida too, right? He's got Irida. Potioning the active wouldn't have helped us. Do we bench here? We get KO'd regardless, right? So I think we just bench and then attach to this Darkrai and hope that he like whiffs turn after turn after turn. I think. He's definitely gonna get... He didn't get it. He didn't get it. The second Rocky Helmet would have been clutch. If we had led Darkrai this game instead of Giratina, then it would have been a completely different ballgame. You know what I mean? I wonder if he has Irida. I wonder if he has Irida. We do have another PCL in the deck. The research. What a top deck. It's not an Irida, though. I'm just now realizing it. Does he go double Greninja here? Be crazy if he went double Greninja. Double Greninja KO the active would go nuts. Be one of the craziest things I've ever seen. We might get lucky. The thing is, he didn't Irida, which means unless he's got Cape, then we just ping the active and we KO him. You know what I mean? Did he throw? He did throw. It's tough to see. It's tough. I mean, now we need Cyrus. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's all part of the plan, I guess. It was all part of the plan. It was calculated from the very beginning, and you know, we were composed the entire time. It's funny, that entire game would have been so easy if we just led Darkrai. If we just led Darkrai and not Giratina after that misclick, then and also forgot the reset button existed, then it would have been the easiest match ever because we would have just KO'd and then had a Giratina on the back. But you know, we made it difficult for fun. We made it difficult for fun. All right, the stream is not over. I thought the stream might be ending, but it's not. This might be another one of those nights. 1094. I don't understand. I'm not good with references. You're the LeBron of drawing cards tonight. Skill issue for your opponent there. I know. It's tough. Am I correct that you can't tie anymore? Last time you attack and knocked out their Pokemon and then you die. It used to be a tie. Now it seems whoever attacks first. Am I missing something, Jacob? Yeah, so it depends on if you have Pokemon on your bench. But most of the time, no, like tying is still in the game for sure. Trust me, I've tied like 30 times this season. Okay, going second into Silvally. We do have Sabrina as a defensive maneuver. 10-win streak incoming? No, dude. We're about to get rolled by this Lightning Silvally deck because we don't have a Darkrai on our bench. Going second. Yeah, the Zero Aura is annoying. Darkrai. Please. No! I mean, it's not even that bad. It's just kind of bad. I really did want the Darkrai. I really did. The Zero Aura as well means I can't really Sabrina to protect this turn. I mean, I theoretically can to remove an energy. Maybe it's worth it. I think we do Sabrina, actually. Because what if he goes like Silvally E-Switch? Like, that's what I don't want. I am just going to Sabrina here. It may be a bad play if he ends up having Oricorio or whatever, but I don't care. I'd rather just not get E-Switch Silvally 100 damage this turn. It's just not what I want. At all. Because I know he probably has it. Oh, he's just gonna attach and red me? Okay. Crazy play. Double Giratina before double Darkrai any day? But you hate to choose? Yeah, for sure, Moo. For sure, bro. The Repel is hilarious. I don't think he's playing Oricorio, so I'm just doing this. YOLO. Now that we're in the same position if he has E-Switch or whatever, so... I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Silvally E-Switch, please? Nah, haha. Tails as well, LOL. Pretty funny. I might Mars him to 3, get, you know, mess around. Who knows? You never really know, do you? Potion doesn't actually do anything for us here, so... we're going to hold Mars, considering that we're probably just going to get KO next turn. Probably the better play, so... We're going to double hold, and we're just going to double up, and then just take it on the chin, bro. I'm gonna KO this dude and Mars him to 1, and we're going to just brick him for game. Watch. Watch it. The Zero Aura. The Gladion. This is all fine. We just KO, we Potion next turn, and we Mars him to 1. Another, I don't love that Silvally. I don't like the Rocky Helmet either. I don't like any of the cards he just played. They worry me, in fact. I'm a little bit worried. Yo, Big Dad Bleach. All right, now he only has 2 cards in hand, but I feel like I still Mars him to 1. Am I crazy? Could be crazy. We're taking 40 damage here, which is tough. Maybe we top deck like a PCL. Who knows? I would like a Darkrai as well. Okay, well, I mean, I did ask for that. You're right. Okay. Okay. We can heal for 50 next turn. It's somewhat relevant. If the Mars bricks him here, like, we're kind of chilling. We maybe should have held for another turn. I don't know. It's always tricky, right? But we wanted a PCL next turn, so Mars was correct regardless. This is what I get for holding the Mars. It's still fine, bro. It's still better to Mars him after, I think. Unless we see like a Silvally the next 2 turns. It's not entirely cooked. Oh, he just researched. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, that was worst case scenario. Maybe he bricks on the supporter. Who knows? You never know. You never know. Yeah, okay. We're cooked. The Rocky Helmet, Silvally, this man just, he pulled it all out. He really did. He was like, you know, I'm just going to have it all. He's like, I want you to go to bed tonight, Maddie, so I'll make it happen. Hey, Maddie, why does your new vid say undefeated in the title when my friend Volt beat you earlier today and posted the screenshot to Discord? Because if you watch the video, It's because the player who played the deck in tournament went undefeated. But you got to watch the video to actually know that. So, that's why. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. All right. It's time. It is time. We tried to Mars him to 1. He just researched into Silvally. It's tough. Mars into research. It's all good. It's okay. You know, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. But SP, yes, I would recommend you watch the video because then you would know. But it's okay. I don't mind you asking questions. I actually did the same. So the title is effectively the same when Suicune came out. Because Suicune went like 9-0 in a tournament, and I made the video and called it Undefeated. And then people didn't watch the video, and they commented why I titled it that. But it goes that way sometimes. Sometimes people don't watch. Sometimes they don't watch the videos. All right, we're ending at 288 tonight, which is fine, I guess. It is what it is, you know. A lot of Silvally, a lot of Oricorio. I mean, we got pretty lucky, but also I feel like our opponents also got pretty lucky tonight. You know, I think it's just a matter of games, you know, when you're playing Dark Tina. Beating someone in TCG Pocket and taking a screenshot is wild. You'd be surprised, bro. You would be surprised how many screenshots people take of playing me, for sure. Whatever makes them feel better, bro. I really don't mind. I really don't mind. I lose about as much as I win in this game, which is, you know, how the game goes. Oh, man. All right. Hey, Maddie, why is your channel called Pocket Mads, but there's nothing about pocket making? Dude, I know, right? It's a great question. Sometimes people don't watch the videos, use this clickbait title to mislead the viewers. No, I just told you. If you watch the video, you would know it wasn't clickbait. I actually put a video of me losing in the video, so I already know you didn't watch the video. Oh, man. I think next time I should make a video saying, horrible deck, don't play it, and see if people watch the video. You know what I mean? I wonder if that would work. I wonder if that would be a better title. Sometimes this deck wins. It's pretty good, but not always. You know what I mean? I think people would be really interested to watch that video. All right, I'm trolling right now. I'm trolling. I gotta get out of here. It's too late. Dude, he's coming at me, bro. He doesn't understand. I think he's new. I think he just doesn't. I think he's kind of new. It's okay. Title format cargo deck. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you do nothing. Fun deck. Try and play it. Yeah, it's all right, man. It's all good. It's all good. Doug Trio Zero Trainer video next? Dude, maybe. Deck is moderately playable. Your mileage may vary. 100,000 views. Dude, maybe that's what people want. Maybe people want just straight truth in the title. Maybe that's what people want. Again, it's not like I put the title of the video and like didn't have a reason to. You know what I mean? Yo, good night, D-Shook. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Have a great night. I appreciate you, bro. Good luck, everybody, tomorrow. Don't forget to register for the tournament. I will say I will not actually be playing in the tournament. I will not even be running the tournament, nor will I even be streaming the tournament. Everybody else is handling that. Are there pocket videos out there with 1 million views? Probably, yeah. I assume. Probably like when the game came out, you know what I mean? Like just some weird news videos or something. 50% of the time, it works every time. I found the most mediocre deck in Pokemon Pocket. A lot of decks could be under that same name, for sure. For sure. Good night, Lofian. Have a good one, bro. We'll catch you guys later. There it is. There's the auto message. Go play in the tournament. Registration's open. Oh, I'm going to dip out of here. I'm going to dip. We got to go. It's late. It's late. We got a lot to do tomorrow. It's a big day. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. All right. Let's do it. GG, guys. GG, Wolf. MBT affiliate stuns with new deck. Yo, peace out, Joe. Peace out, Bob. Peace out, Dawid. Horrible with the names, bro. Peace out, Moo. Peace out, SM64, Tass. I'm sorry, I don't know the name. Peace out, Oopie. Peace out, Simon. New Suicune deck. 1 card increases win rate by 0.1%. Yo, good night, sir. Good night, sir unknown. Have a good one. 288, Elvin. That's where we're ending here. I don't... Listen, I'm not going to be able to play enough to be anywhere in, like, the top 100. Those people are playing the game an unbelievable amount of time. But I think we should... If I stay on top of it all month, which is unlikely, but if I stay on top of it, we should be able to stay on top 1,000, I'm hoping. That's the hope. That's the goal. You know what I mean? These people... Some of these people, dude, they play the game so much, bro. So, like, there's people with already 1,000 games logged this season, and you can't, you're never gonna be able to compete with them. You know what I mean? I think Saigon's probably already played 2,000 games in the first 3-4 days or whatever. I would not be surprised. That man literally does nothing. Yo, it's all good, SP. It's all good, brother. You know, you do what you got to do on YouTube. It's no hard feelings. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. I get beat all the time, trust me. I'm not a stranger to that. I probably get, you know, probably 5 screenshots a day of people saying they beat me on the ladder. It happens quite often. It happens often. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Peace out. Have a good one. Play in the tournament tomorrow. We'll see you later. Probably no videos this weekend. Maybe I may post something on Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Bye. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.